Hey everybody, it's Norm from Tested.
And Frank from Tested.
And today we are at DesignerCon, where we're going to speak to some artists, makers, fabricators, some of your friends even. And let's just get right to it, show you some cool art.
We're here with Rafael Grassetti and Glauco Longhi, and they have a cool mix of sculptures and 3D prints here. And they've been sitting here sculpting on this all weekend long too. So you want to tell me a little bit about what you got going on?
This piece we just started for the show. We've been doing collab pieces together for a long time, probably like 6-7 years. So this is something just so we have fun during the convention.
Cool. And you guys have very much creaturey things where a lot of stuff here is cutesy and stuff. What do you think about like how everybody likes it?
It's great. I mean, it's great to see a mix of people coming by and looking at the pieces, different reactions every time. We see like, little kids having a lot of fun.
So you guys are using monster clay here. Do you use that for a lot of your sculptures, or what do you guys like to use for things?
We love monster clay. I think it's our primary tool, but we do a lot of Sculpting. Some of those pieces are Sculpting. 3D print, we do a lot of ZBrush work, 3ds Max, ZBrush, and a lot of prints, cleanup, epoxy. So I guess, silicone, resin. This is all resin, so it's good. It's just a mix of.
Are your day jobs as creature designers and stuff like that?
Yeah, kind of. We do mostly in the computer. A lot of ZBrush. We work for video games for Sony. So day job, we do a lot of seating and sculpting on a Cintiq, a lot of ZBrush, a lot of 3ds Max, Maya, all those like 3D softwares. And then this is more of a free time, having fun, keeping up with the techniques. And for the guys that use ZBrush, it's pretty much the same kind of principle of like techniques and learning. So we learn a lot just by doing this, and then we apply at work. So it's
cool.
It's fun.
Then people can buy your kits and they can paint them up on their own. And
exactly. We're selling painted pieces, but the unpainted ones are we have the most copies of those. So yeah, people can buy and try, and we love to see what they come up with. It's pretty cool.
It's cool. So you guys started with an armature on this guy. Did you have any kind of direction of where you're going, or did you just start freestyling? We had
a early concept that we started from, so we knew a little bit of the proportions and a little bit of the pose. So we started with a wire armature, and then we put some epoxy at the base, so you keep it solid. And then we just start putting aluminum foil on top just to get the volume, and then we start putting clay. So it just keeps it light and it's pretty stable.
Now, doing this stuff as your day job on the computer and then in clay, what do you prefer, one versus the other, or what do you?
I love 3D. I think it's my preference, but this is completely kind of different feeling for me, and I think for Glauco it's the same thing. So this we start, like I was saying, we just start mixing some of the mediums. Like we start printing some stuff, so it just gets us faster with the where we're going for. So the weapon, it's a little more tricky to work with clay. So we printed, like Glauco printed this quick piece, and now we're starting to put clay on top just so we get the proportions, and it's a clean surface. So yeah, it's starting mixing both things. Hopefully at the near future, we're gonna be able to just doing both things together at the same time. The 3D printing it's getting pretty big.
So are you guys gonna eventually mold this and maybe sell this as a kit too?
Not this one. Not this one. The process. If we want to do that, we have to just build it in a different way.
Yeah.
Make sure we can cut the arms, can cut the body. So yeah, those like full body prints is just not a 2-day project for sure. Yeah.
So if people want to find your guys' work, I know I found you guys through Instagram.
Right.
Where else can people find you guys?
We both have websites. Mine's grassettiart.com. This is glaucolonghi.com. And we are Instagram, Facebook, all this stuff. We're trying to post as much as we can, tutorials, like breakdowns of how we make pieces so people can have access. Coming from Brazil, this is a big thing for us. Make sure we share all the knowledge that we're trying to, gather here. So it's
cool. Well, thanks for showing me some of your work.
Thank you,
and
Frank.
We'll see you guys next time.